Hi again, this is Bill Frangos, the fish god. I'm going to tie a zebra midge for you, a little bit smaller. This is a size 18. It's tied on a scud hook. This is going to be a real simple zebra midge. It's just basically going to be the thread and a wire. The thread is Veevus 8/0. I'm going to start it at the head, wrap back, actually over the bend. I'm going to go ahead and trim the thread before I get too far down. Give it the taper. I'm going to put a good thread base, wrap it all the way back, all the way down to where my vise is holding the hook. Okay. At that point, I'm going to take a piece of silver wire. This is size small on an 18. I'm going to go ahead and trap that wire between the hook shank and the thread and start wrapping up. And I don't want to have to trim it, so I can pull that wire and keep it short. I want to make sure I get enough of it tied down where it's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to go ahead and wrap forward, bring it up to behind the hook eye. I'm going to come back just a little bit for the tie down. At this point, I'm going to wrap the wire. And if you notice, my right hand is taking it over the top. My left hand is grabbing it at the bottom, bringing it under. I'm going to do a series of open spirals till I get to where my thread's waiting. Once I get to where my thread's waiting, I'm going to do 2 or 3 wraps to tie it down. I'm going to then fold the wire back and do a couple of wraps in front to lock it down. Kink it the other way. You can go back and forth a couple times and then helicopter that off. And it'll just break off. At this point, I'm going to build a little head. And it depends on if you want the larva or the pupa. If I want the larva stage, it's a small head. If I want the pupa, I'm going to go a little bit larger head. So I can build up a little head right there. Okay. And then I'm going to whip finish. That's about the easiest thing you ever saw, isn't it? Nothing but thread. Very simple. Very effective. I tie these down to size 26. I can't tie them on after that. I have enough trouble with a 26 to see my leader to get them tied on. Snug that up real good and give it a little snip. And I'm not actually snipping the thread, I'm actually just taking the open scissor point and pushing it, and that cuts it. That's another quick tip. At this point, you can put a little bit of head cement on that head. You might even want to put it on the body. If you do, I use Sally Hansen's Hard as Nails, which seems to work very well. It soaks into the thread and gives it a real nice look. But if you look, that's a pretty simple midge that works absolutely everywhere. If there's midges present, which most waters, you'll find worms and midges always present in the water. So that's a great fly to have in your toolbox. I can tie this with different color threads, different color wire. I particularly like red and black. A red thread and a silver wire is good. A black thread and a red wire is good. Red thread, red wire is good. I also like this in chartreuse. You know, Lefty Kreh used to say, if it ain't chartreuse, it ain't no use. And I have to agree with that. You'll find a lot of these larvae and pupa in the moss, in tailwaters especially, year-round. And when you find that situation, this is a great midge to have around. Again, this is Bill Frangos. I'm the Fish God. And if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and make sure and leave some questions or comments if you have them. And I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.